Actually, oh, let me turn. Maybe because it's the blur's on.
Well,
So
don't blur it.
no,
Just
no,
leave
I'm
it.
not.
Dad's not
I,
here. And use your camera. See?
it's not. It's clean.
Why are you?
Mom,
Why so?
we're gonna start now, okay? Hello, Lucy. Thanks for coming in today.
Oh, hi. Thank you so much. Yeah.
What brings you in here today?
Uh, um, well, um, actually, I've been going through a bit of a situation, and a friend of mine recommended you. And I first didn't want to like come, but she recommended you, and I was like, okay, let's just give it a try because I've been struggling a lot. I mean, I thought first, no, this is gonna, you know, be okay. It's just time. It's gonna pass and stuff. But it's been like, I would say a good 6 months now.
Wow.
6 months, yeah. It's been a good 6 months that I just feel not even a little bit better. Hmm. So yeah, I thought I'd come and see you.
Well, thank you so much for coming and seeing me. And thank you for, saying that your friend recommended me. That's really nice. And thank you also. You mentioned that it's taken you 6 months. So
Yeah.
coming here is thank you for doing that. Now,
Yeah.
before we begin, I just have to let you know of a few things. So I want to take a moment to go over a few things so you
Sure.
feel clear about what is this space.
Yeah, sure.
And everything you share here is confidential with a few exceptions.
Yeah.
Would that be okay for you?
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Okay, good.
of course.
And obviously, I just want to let you know that there's no pressure to go anywhere you're not comfortable
Yeah.
or ready to go today. We can move forward with whatever pace that feels right for you. Is that okay?
For sure.
Perfect. Now,
Can I just ask quickly, what is your academic, like what are you just a psychologist, or like is there like
yes, I'm just a psychologist. Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
and how many years have you been working this field? Just as a curiosity, like how many years have you been working as a psychologist?
Quite a few years.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so did you want to talk about what's really happened with the situation?
Yeah. Well, I always loved animals, ever since I was a child, and but I never got to actually have one till about let's say about 16 years ago, right? 16 years ago, I was giving this kitten to me by my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And so she had few kittens, and she's like, "Oh, do you want to have a kitten?" I'm like, I never had any animals before, and I love to, but I was like, okay, maybe I'll just, take your kitten, and I would rather me having it than, she would give it to someone else. So what happened? I adopted her, and she was a little kitten. She was about, I would say, 4 months, so pretty little. So I named her Lucy. And
After your name? Two Lucy's? You're Lucy and your kitten's Lucy?
well, actually, it was it was um it was weird because I didn't want to call her Lucy, but what happened there is like this thing that one day my friend came over, right? And she always calls me Lucy, Lucy this, Lucy that. And all of a sudden, when she said Lucy, the little kitty just like turned around,
Oh my God, wow. So it resonated with you.
Yeah, and I was like, what? My name is Lucy. Why are you, reacting to that name?
So cute.
So my friend said that, oh, let's just name her Lucy. And I'm like,
Mm.
that would be weird. So we were like Lucy and Lucy, Lucy one, Lucy two.
Lucy one,
Anyway,
Lucy two.
yeah. So her name, Lucy, and I would call her Lou.
Lou,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Lou. So in that case, it's not so awkward. So she liked the name Lucy, and so we called her Lou. And anyhow, we had an amazing relationship throughout the
Oh.
years, and we were like, just, it was like, I don't know. She was just, I don't know, just, I feel like I knew this cat for a long time. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know how much you believe in reincarnation, but I do believe in reincarnation. So I was like, oh my God, maybe she's a reincarnation of my, God knows, some other friend or my
Mhm.
family member. Anyway, sorry if am I sounding weird a bit?
No, no, not at
I'm so
all.
sorry.
No, why? No, this is such a safe space. This is,
I know, but
you
I
can
don't want
talk
you to
about
think like I'm
anything.
like crazy or anything
No,
because people got different beliefs. Anyway,
absolutely. Any belief here is a safe belief.
okay,
You are accepted just the way you are, and just I want you to be your complete self. There is
okay,
no judgment here.
yes.
If I was judging you, then we're all screwed.
Oh yeah. No, 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 no. Okay. Anyhow, we had this amazing relationship and and yeah, so it lasted about 15 years or so. And one day I come home and I found her on my bed and I thought she was asleep. But yeah, I was like, Lucy, 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 Lou. And yeah, she wasn't moving. And I was like, Lucy. And I was like, oh my God, I think she's actually dead. And I was,
Mm.
no, she's not dead, you know. I'm like, Lucy, Lucy. So
Mm.
I was like trying to see if her heart beats beating. And I was like, oh my God. So I was like, no. So I just went to a shock and I called my friend
Mm-mm.
that actually, the friend that I got
Yeah.
the cat from. And she came over quickly and and yeah, Lucy was gone. Yeah, Lucy was gone. Yeah, she was my best friend. She was like my soulmate, I would say. Just in soulmate that was in a cat's body. You know what I'm trying to
Mm.
say? I mean, please don't think I'm sounding a bit weird, but this is how I felt. And as days going by, and it's like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and it's been 6 months, and I don't feel any better. I feel more lost, more I just miss her so much. And yeah, it's just, and I cry, and yeah, and I try not to cry in front of people because people are like, some people say, oh, it's just an animal, but people don't understand that she was
No.
my child. I don't know,
Mm.
like she was more than a cat. She was
Wow.
maybe even more than a human being, I would say. Yeah. Um,
And
yeah.
how are you feeling now? What's bringing up for you now that you're talking about it? Like, what's coming up for you in this moment, in this room, in this space?
Um, it just um, um it just makes me feel like I just don't know how to move on. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I just don't know how to move on. Every day she's on my mind, from the morning I get up till when I go to sleep. She's just always on my mind. And yeah, no, it's don't feel good. I'm very
Mm.
depressed.
Oh, you mentioned you're feeling very depressed.
Mm,
Mm. Just want you to know I'm sitting here with you. Just experiencing it with you.
Yeah.
Um, and just know that you're safe in this present moment.
Mm.
That anything you share is heard and seen.
Yeah, but what's the point? What can I, how am I gonna, mm, would I ever move on? Would I ever like, and some people say, oh, maybe you should just get a cat, or maybe you just adopt a cat or so. But like,
Hmm.
why would I? Because that's not going to be the same cat. That cat, the cat that I
Absolutely.
had a different, probably soul. I don't know. They call them spirits, a different personality,
Mm.
probably different DNA. Everything was there. So if I go and get another cat, it won't be. I mean, it probably, I would start liking her, him, but it wouldn't be. I don't know if it's going to replace Lou. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you are so valid to experience these feelings. And your feelings are so your feelings, they're valid.
Mhm.
And even if people may not understand it
Yeah.
and may not get it, it's still valid to you because it is your experience.
No, that is true, but it's just really affecting my life because I feel like I'm always searching for the cat. Like I'm going, like everywhere in my house I look, oh my God, Lucy was sitting there, Lucy was doing that, Lucy was here, Lucy did this,
Mm.
Lucy that's like, do I need to move from my house or my
Mhm.
place? I don't know what to do. It's just gonna last like how long, I just don't wanna, the sadness of losing her, I was it's like not sitting with me, you know what I mean? It's just not sitting with me. And I'm even right now, if I think about it, I'm gonna cry, but I've cried so much that I don't know, I'm just a bit numb now. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It sounds like you really feel a deep sense of grief. Is
Mm,
that
oh,
right?
yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
Mm. And have you previously experienced something similar to this feeling, like losing something that was so meaningful for you?
Mm, not really. I mean, I haven't, well, thank God, I haven't lost anyone in my family, like let's say parents or
Mm.
siblings. So, I mean, I've never experienced such thing, but it's just the
Mm.
only thing that I'm experiencing right now. Just the loss of my beautiful Lucy, and yeah, I just, to be honest with you, I didn't know that it's going to affect me so much. Like I always knew that we're
Mm.
separate, inseparable, but I just didn't know if I never thought about it. If she goes, if she passes away, how am I going to feel? Like I never wanted to think about that.
Mm.
Who wants to think about
Absolutely.
that? So it just got me by shock. Like, and I wasn't prepared. And you know what mostly hurts me, to be honest?
Tell me.
Not being there when she passed away.
Mm.
That's a killer. Not being there is like, oh my God, did she wished I was there? Did she suffered when she was dying? And there was nothing wrong with her or anything. It's just
Mhm.
that maybe her life came to the end, her
Yeah.
body just shuts down. But not being there, maybe if I was there, maybe it would have been worse, maybe
Mm.
not. Maybe I would have said, at least I got the last seconds of her life,
Mhm.
being with her, and she wasn't alone. I think this is the mostly that really playing with me right now, just not being there. I was away, coming home, seeing that, and just knowing
Yeah.
that, oh, she was just waiting on my bed, like she was like waiting, and she knew she would, because they say like animals know when they're dying. Oh my God,
Mm.
this is so amazing. And yeah, so she probably knew she was dying, and she probably wished I mean, not probably. She probably, not probably. Oh my God, I keep saying probably. She just wanted me there, and I wasn't there. But what can I do? I was, at work. I mean, how would I know she was dying? She even the night before, she never gave me a clue that she was sick or anything. So maybe that's one thing that I'm really upset about. Plus the grieving part, yeah.
It sounds like there's an addition to this, and it feels like an addition from your grief is the not being able to get some closure from the situation, the fact that you don't know whether, the fact that there was no closure to the situation because you weren't with Lou. Is that right?
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't there when she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
That's who wants to pass away when they're by themselves, and animals probably the same, I don't know, just no, not really happy about the situation, and I don't know how to move on. It's affecting my life, it's affecting my work, affecting everything I do. And yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you had this situation 6 months ago. Is that right?
Yeah, it's been 6 months exactly
Wow,
to be.
6 months is a long time to be carrying this.
Yeah.
And has it gotten better throughout the 6 months?
Um, no, it's actually worst. Actually worst.
It's worse. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Can I just show you her picture of my cat,
Yeah,
Lucy?
absolutely. Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, she's beautiful. Look how
I'm
beautiful
sure.
she is. Look how beautiful she is.
Oh, so cute. Look at
Yeah.
those pearly blue eyes.
Mm.
Oh, can you tell me about a moment where Lou made you feel fuzzy and warm and or a funny moment Lou did or something to,
Uh,
remember her of?
yeah. Yeah, I remember one day I wanted to go to work and she just would not let me go, she would just like she would like act like I was not supposed to get out of the house, do you know? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta go, buddy, don't do this, don't do that, and stuff like that. And I think all she wanted me to do is just give her a bit more attention. I don't know. And it's funny because that day that I went to work, I was stuck in a massive traffic that I had to well, I was very late to come home. It was like a massive traffic and stuff, but that's irrelevant. But yeah, she just wanted me to play with her. And so I played with her and, we kind of laughed. She liked this plaything that I have at home. And, and that's another picture of her. So
Oh,
yeah. And yeah, she's beautiful here. But I
and do you live by yourself?
I do live by myself actually. Yeah, I live by
Okay.
myself and
So do you have any friends or support systems that can help, like, be there for you?
no, I don't have my families don't live here. My
Mm.
family lives in my country, which I'm from,
Mm.
and I only got that one friend, a
Mhm.
few other friends, but they're mostly acquaintances. So that friend can understand my feeling because
Mm.
she had pets that died, passed away.
Ah,
So she knows how
okay.
I feel. But
Mm.
in terms of like living with someone, no, it was just her and I. And yeah,
Mm.
it's really sad. I
Oh,
don't know. Do you really think that? I mean, I'm sure we can never forget about them, but with this feeling eases up by time. I don't know. I really don't know.
You know, whenever we go through quite a bit of a traumatic experience, our nervous system is quite fragile and it's trying to help us process these tough moments, whether we're losing a loved one or any form of, wound that we feel in our body and with our thoughts.
Yeah.
Our bodies kind of do shut down a little bit or go into survival mode to just help yourself process it.
But can I just jump in quickly? But some people's pets, when they die, they like move on, replace it with another pet, or.
I
But
think
I just
everyone,
don't understand why. It's just, yeah, I don't know.
it's a really good question, actually, and a good observation.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I've seen people, like when we, I used to go to these events and stuff, people talk about their pets and they're like, yeah, my pet, died, but then, I got this pet instead. But yeah, so I don't know.
I think people process things very differently. Just as much as you're different from someone else and what they've been through, they can also process it differently. So
Yeah.
for someone else, they might feel better having, a new cat. Other
Okay.
people like yourself would rather not and process it kind of just, by revisiting those memories that make you like, remember Lou.
But then sometimes it just even hurts more, when I remember and I'm like, oh my God, I wish, she was here.
Hmm.
But then there are times that actually makes me happy, but there are times that actually makes me really, really, really sad.
And what happens in your body when you feel very sad? What do you
I
notice?
feel like I become anxious.
And where is that anxiety in your body? Are you able to describe it if you feel comfortable?
Hmm,
Does it sit in your stomach?
heart.
Oh, your heart. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like my heart is just not really, mm,
Yeah, so it's
really.
anxiety in your heart, like a bit of
Yeah.
feel.
Like, oh my God, well, yeah, just all over the place right now. I don't know, maybe.
But I do want to
Sorry if my head is down. I'm just trying to
tell you that
process
your
things.
experience is very valid, you know?
Yeah, I understand. But thanks for that. Thanks for saying it's valid. I mean, I'm not like exaggerating my feelings, or I'm not making a big deal out of it. Do you know what I mean? Is that like, am I over exaggerating or
There's no such thing as over exaggerating
like,
or being dramatic feelings. Here, everything we feel is completely ours and everything we feel is completely valid.
mm, so is that okay if I'm feeling this way, you mean?
Yes, absolutely, because feelings come up. It's like clouds, in the
Mm-hmm.
sky. Clouds.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a sunny day, other times it's there's clouds, but they
Yes.
just move along, they don't
Yes.
stay there for a very long time. Our feelings are temporary.
Okay. So do you think there's going to be a time that I can just, you know, getting up in the morning and not feeling like it's okay to miss her, but to feel like extreme
Mm.
sadness. Do you know what I mean? That's the part that I'm not
Well,
coping with actually.
have you in your lifetime ever felt extreme sadness for something?
Mm, to be honest with you, extreme sadness? No.
Mm, okay.
No. I mean,
So
I'm
this is
not,
kind of like
I
your
don't have
first
any
time.
children, or I'm not uh, like in a relationship.
Mm,
My parents are, um, they're alive, thank God. My siblings, I mean, although they're not here, but like, no, nothing.
a breakup.
Not really. That was like maybe in my very young age, but that was probably a long, long, long time ago. Really, don't even remember. But yeah, so
Hmm.
don't know. Yeah, what's happening? to be honest.
And that's okay. Sometimes I can't tell you when you will be able to get up and tell you when everything's going to be fine. I'm not here to do
Yeah,
that.
no, of course not. I mean, I'm not
But
expecting that
I'm
either.
here to sit here with you
Mm-hmm.
so we can work together and be in it together. Is that okay?
Yeah, well, that is a good feeling actually, because I mean, although I have my friend, but she's also busy with her life, and she got so much on her mind, I can't just keep talking to her about it. And but yeah, actually it's really nice knowing, you can come to someone and they can just, be able to listen and mm, yeah, I think
Hmm.
that's actually really nice. I would like that. Yeah. Especially that my family member is not here. I think that'll be nice to do that. Maybe if I come see you a few more sessions and you get to, maybe I get to talk to you about it. I don't know, it might help, it might not.
Well,
I
how do you
don't know.
feel? I mean, we're coming towards the end of our session, and
Oh, okay.
how do you feel now after talking to me about it? And you did mention you felt some sadness talking about it or even thinking
Yeah.
about it. So how does that feel now?
Mm, It is, it's a bit too early to say, but it was better because, like, as I say, I'm always talking to my friend about it. And it's actually good to talk to someone that, uh, you don't, it doesn't know the situation or doesn't know
Mhm.
me, and they can, see it from a different perspective, perhaps, I
Mm.
guess. Yeah.
And yeah, well, so you do feel better. So like before you came in the session
Mhm.
compared to now leaving the session, you feel, I guess, a little bit better.
Well, I feel like I've I've suppressed a lot of feelings actually.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, it just feels that way. Like
Mhm.
I know now that I kind of suppressed.
Mm.
Although I had my friend to talk to, that's so weird. Like I speak to her,
Mhm.
but then I feel like I've suppressed a lot of my feelings. I'm a bit confused now too. Like, why do I feel this way? Although I speak to her all the time. Why do I
Mm.
feel like now that I'm talking, it's like, you know?
That's a really good observation that you've noticed that within yourself in that
Yeah,
moment
pretty
that
self-observed,
mm, yeah, self-aware.
self-aware, yeah.
Mm.
So I actually look forward to know what is going to happen to the next session as I come along.
Definitely,
Look forward to
definitely.
that, to see what's going to evolve from that.
Absolutely. Well, I just want to say thank you so, so much for opening up and talking to me about
Yeah,
something
I mean,
like
it was
this.
not that easy, but then,
But you did it, and that's a huge step because
because psychologists are, I'm so sorry. So because psychologists are usually strangers, so it feels a bit weird.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But you did mention that you like to talk to someone that you don't know
Yeah.
to get a different
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah. So thank
Hmm.
you so much for listening to me, and I do appreciate that. I think I would probably come back and maybe we could just talk about it more.
Absolutely. And we can talk about anything you want. It doesn't have to be just the one thing. It can be anything that comes up for you. So, beautiful. And was there anything else that you wanted to say?
Not at this stage, to be honest.
Perfect. Well,
Thank
you
you.
have a nice trip back. Are you going home?
Yeah.
Well, you have a safe travel back home, and
Thank
I'll
you.
book you in for another session. Is that
Yeah, for sure.
beautiful? Perfect. Well, thank you so much. It was so nice meeting you,
Thank you
Lucy.
so much. Thanks for
Take
your
care.
time.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
How did I go?
Yeah, good.